So you've completed your syllabus, you've revised all the important chapters. Now what? The answer is exams. As much as you would love to put all your learning into practice, exams can be nerve-wracking, but don't worry, because this is the last step before you achieve your goal of clearing the exam. So if you want to cross the finish line, then watch this episode of our Study Success series. Hi friends, welcome to episode 5 of the Study Success series. In the last 4 episodes, we have given you tips on note-taking, effective study strategies, concentration techniques, and ways to manage exam stress. And today we will talk about powerful exam time management hacks that will help you to score maximum marks. So let's begin. In order to manage time effectively during your exams, there are a few steps you need to follow. Step 1. Read instructions first. Many students directly jump to answering the questions without reading the instructions carefully. Doing this can cost you dearly in terms of valuable marks. Imagine this. You are in the exam hall and the papers have been distributed. As soon as you get a hold of the paper, you start answering the questions without reading the instructions. A few minutes into the exam, you realize that you have made a terrible mistake. This could be because you missed out on a key instruction or simply because you did not read the question properly. Therefore, always spend the first few minutes reading the paper carefully. Understanding the instructions will not only save you from losing marks by making silly mistakes, but also help you to plan your exam strategy. Now, you may ask, how exactly should I read the instructions? Well, here are 3 things you must do. 1. Check the total number of questions and total marks. This gives you a clear idea of what you have to complete within a given time frame. To quickly skim through all the questions and identify the different sections. If your paper has multiple sections, make sure you know how many questions you have to answer from each section. 3. Look out for negative marking. Certain questions may carry negative marks for incorrect answers. It is better to be aware of such questions beforehand, so that you don't want to make any hasty guesses at the end. Once you are done with the instructions, move on to step 2. Divide time by questions. After you know the total number of questions and the time allotted for the exam, divide the available time by the total number of questions. For instance, if you have 100 questions and 2 hours for the exam, you will have 120 seconds or 2 minutes for each question. Sticking to the time limit for each question can seem unrealistic, especially when you have a bunch of questions to answer. But trust us, this will save you from panicking towards the end of the exam. Keep an eye on the clock at all times and ensure you are not spending too much time on any particular question. Remember, you can skip a question and come back to it later if you can't figure out the answer immediately, but make sure you keep track of the time while doing so. Step 3. Attempt easy questions first. After dividing your time by the number of questions, it's time to start answering. Now you may wonder, should I attempt the questions in the order they appear on the paper? Well, it depends. If you are confident that you know most of the answers, then yes, you can go ahead and attempt the questions as they are. But if you are unsure about any question, it's best to leave it for the time being and move on to the next one. Attempting easy questions first will help you build confidence and ensure you secure guaranteed marks. On the other hand, if you attempt difficult questions first, you might lose confidence after failing to answer them correctly. Skipping tough questions and going for easier ones can be a good strategy. By doing so, you'll feel more confident and be able to manage your time efficiently. Remember, attempting questions that you know will give you a sense of accomplishment and help you stay motivated throughout the exam. Keeping a positive mindset is crucial for performing your best in the exam. Step 4. Leave time for revision. We understand that you would want to finish the paper as soon as possible, so that you can check the answers or maybe even submit the paper before time. However, it's advisable to leave at least 10 to 15 minutes at the end for revision. Don't rush through your answers. Take your time and make sure you have answered all the questions. Once you've completed the paper, go through the questions you have skipped and attempt them. Next, if you still have time left, go back and check your answers. Correcting small mistakes can make a big difference in your final marks. Also, this will give you a sense of satisfaction knowing that you have given it your best shot. So don't forget to leave some time for revision before submitting your paper. And that's it, folks. Following these simple yet effective time management hacks can significantly increase your chances of scoring big in your exams. Remember, exams are not just about knowledge, they are also about smart time management. Being aware of how you spend your time during the exam can make all the difference in helping you perform your best and achieving the results you desire. We know that preparing for exams can be stressful, which is why we have come up with this series to help students like you to tackle various study challenges. Talking about studies, do you find yourself feeling nervous or anxious before tests? If so, then don't worry, because we have something special planned for you. In the next episode of the Study Success series, we'll be discussing effective tips on how to build confidence before exams. We'll help you overcome exam jitters and show you how to stay calm and focused during your exams. So make sure you stay tuned for episode 6. Before we move further, take a moment to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications of all our upcoming videos. We would hate for you to miss out on any of our study tips and motivation hacks. So please don't forget to join our growing community of learners. And for those who have already subscribed, thank you so much. We truly appreciate your support and can't wait to bring you more valuable content in the future. If you have any suggestions or topics you would like us to cover in our future videos, feel free to comment down below. Who knows, your comment might be featured in our next video. As we come to the end of this episode, we want to remind you that you are capable of achieving great things. Don't let the fear of exams hold you back. Believe in yourself and your abilities and you will succeed. If you enjoyed this episode, show us some love by giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. And for more insightful study tips and motivation, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Keep studying and stay tuned for the next episode. Until next time, happy learning.